Hello and welcome to the Hockenheimfest. So what we're looking at here is Hockenheim's just been released as brand new content on iRacing. There are 6 different configurations. So what we've created here is a mini championship of me versus the AI. The AI is set to 60 to 80% strength, but a mixture of all 7 GT3 cars. Not only is this a new track, the AI has only just been created for GT3, so this is brand new as well. So we're testing out both the AI and we're testing out the 6 different configurations of Hockenheim. And we're starting with basically the shortest track first and then working our way up to the Grand Prix circuit. I've set it so the first race is basically at sunrise. So as you can maybe already able to gather from some of the screenshots you're seeing, we've got the sun coming up now, and the idea being that the last race will be as the sun sets. I've also set for the different races a mixture of cloud cover conditions as well, so that we just get an idea of what it looks like in the different scenarios. They're all set to run on exactly the same day, so as you can see up there, they're all every session is set to run on the 26th of June 2021, and we're in a nice early 5:25 start. So I do apologise to any residents in Hockenheim. The noise has begun, and it will continue right through to 9 p.m. So, right. So the AI are just having a quick wander around on practice. I don't actually plan on doing any practice myself. I'm just going to jump into the qualifying. I'll do an out lap, obviously, and I've got one fast lap. So it's going to be quite tough because I sort of know the circuits from playing them on other games, but some of those are many, many years ago. So let me just get my overlay loaded up. To view it comes. We will skip ahead to qualifying. Nice Ford GT just went through there. It's nice to see that. That's one thing you don't get online very often is the Ford GT, so that is nice to see that. Let's just skip ahead to qualifying. It's got a 10-second wait. Or so, 10 seconds or so. Oh, 10 seconds to end the session and another 5 to actually get into the corner. Okay, let's get out on track. So every one of these configurations has the same pit lane. All the configs will.
We've got 1 lap to get the job done, mate.
Thanks, Jim. So yeah, all the configs, same pit lane. You have the same stadium section. She's just come out of, and we're just going around the back of the stadium now. It's such a tight corner there. Cold tyres, not going to get warmed up much these short laps, so we're in the stadium section now. This is one of the bits that hasn't really changed at Hockenheim. On to start finish straight. Let's get this lap started. Quite tight, this back section, so qualifying is going to be important here. Oh, that's going to slow me up. Bit too much power. Still very, very cold tyres.
The leader's just done a 103.25.
I don't know
The leader has
track
just done a
limits
103.18.
what it'll let you get away with and not just yet. And that is one very, very short lap. Oh wow, bet you got second. The Ford. That's the Ford on pole. Superb. Superb. Let's get on the grid. So this one's set for a 5-lap race. So given it's only 1 minute, we're only looking at about 5.5 minutes worth of racing.
Five laps. B2. Follow the safety car.
Well, it's not very often I get to hear Jim say, follow the safety car. It's online, it's not very often I'm this high up the grid, so it's quite nice. I've still got our lights on at the moment. Apparently one of the other things they've tweaked is the smoke effects. I'm hoping I don't get to see my own smoke. Very difficult to get heat in these tyres. I'm keeping my foot on the brake. It's really not doing anything. That temperature's 26. I think I can hear him going, can I? Here he goes.
Go.
I think the Mercedes has got a jump on me.
Car right. Hold your line.
Oh, pesky Audi coming up.
He's still there. He's still there. Clear right.
Nice and fair Audi driver. Unlike this BMW driver.
Clear left. Car left.
Ooh.
Clear left. Car right.
Oh, he's coming back, the Audi.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
I am enjoying this AI, I have to
Right
say.
side's clear.
I think they're absolutely fantastic. It's great for this week 13 when you just want to get out and practice some of the different variations and circuits, different cars.
P3.
Oh, got lovely sun coming over the horizon there.
Left side.
Really under braking there.
Still there. Clear left.
That's a bit deep. If that was online, that would have been a bit of a swear back at me, I would imagine. That was very much a lunge. Not really on purpose, it's still cold tyres. This race is going to end before the tyres are warmed up. As expected, on such a short track, qualifying was so important.
B3. The leader has just done a 103.41. You've just done a 103.56.
Oh, you can get away with going that wide, okay.
103.50.
Ah, went onto that bit of grass at the edge there. Just drop me back.
The gap in front has increased to 0.8.
I wouldn't imagine there's going to be too many GT3 races on this short track. I'd imagine they'd cover the main Grand Prix circuit. Right, but watch that inside curbing if you put your wheel over the curb too much.
Just done a 102.59. The car in front has just done a 102.53. Okay, Ian, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. 2 laps left. Come on, you're looking good for a podium.
Oh, it's such a difficult
Left side.
braking zone. Sorry, Mr. AI driver.
Still there. Clear left. Push.
I actually lost it under braking.
The leader has just done a 102.44. One more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That's your quickest lap in this session. Car left. Clear left.
He's not giving me any space there, is he? Whoa, bit too much coming out of there. And race 1 of the Hockenheimfest is complete. I'll take that. That's probably the best round result I'm going to get tonight.
Nice one, Ian. Great drive. That's a podium.
Ah. Glad we finished actually. That sun is just coming over that horizon now. Wow. I'll move over to the side and we'll have a very quick look, see if there was any incidents with the AI in that race.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Just run it through the first corner. I did slightly tap the AI guy. And I think most of the incidents are going to be making a lunge at this corner. Excellent. And that is it. They're all coming in the pits, so there is no more incidents. So that's that. That's the first race of the Hockenheimfest over with. We will now move on to race 2. Right, welcome to race 2. Which is on the short A version of the Hockenheim ring. It's really not that different from short B that we just raced. As you'll see when we get round there, we don't have that tight right-left section just before we come back into the stadium section. So we are set to go. On qualifying, let's go.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Different
Watch
time of
your mirrors,
day,
there's a
slightly
car
different
approaching.
race
Okay, Ian, we've got one
cloud
lap to
cover,
get the
partly
job done.
cloudy this time. Obviously the sun's that much higher in the sky. Track temperature's now 28 Celsius. It was 26 for the earlier race. Yeah, so this is, we're not doing this little loopy bit here. Let's go for the proper fast lap, hopefully.
The leader has just done a 101.37.
Ooh, a little bit slidey. This could be deep. Oh, it's going to set me back.
Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace.
You can steal quite a bit of that out of section there in the green. It's not a very good lap at all. Really pushed that way too much. I didn't think so. Only 6. Oh dear, half a second off the leader. He was flying, that guy, in his Audi. Must like that Audi. So what else have we got? We've got an Audi 2. Let's say, oh, McLaren up there this time, and then we've got a Ford. Myself in the BMW. 2 Ferraris. Another BMW. And another McLaren. Right, let's get on the grid and let's get this race started. So again, we're up for 5 laps. It's short, so should only be looking at just over 5 minutes for the race.
The air temp is 26 Celsius. 5 laps, make them count.
It's getting to hear some new things from Jim. Most races online are timed. They're not laps, so that's the first time I've heard him say, make them count.
Left column.
It looks like we've got a bit of dust on the circuit. Nice flames out the McLaren. A lot of dust on this circuit. So as I say, the AI is set to a 60 to 80% spread. There is no damage. I wanted to avoid lots of pit stops and things. These short races.
Go.
But I've got Ferrari on my right. I wonder if he's going to try and... Oh no! That was way too late. I was concentrating on that Ferrari way too much. I'm being helped by the battle in front though, because they're battling. The 2 Mercedes are desperately trying to get past the Audi.
4. Left side. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
It's useful to get to know what you can actually steal and not steal in terms of the corners. And when you come to race online, know the incident places. He's going to defend, is he?
The leader has just done a car right.
I think we touched.
Your last lap time was at 102.16. On your left, clear left.
Ooh, that was lucky that wasn't bigger.
Just done at 101.20.
He's flying.
Okay, Ian, halfway home, fuel's good, P5. 2 laps remaining. The gap to car right. He's still there. Clear right. Car in front is Myers.
Oh, last lap. Fifth place.
101.02. One more lap to go. That lap time was 101.38. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Oh, I'm
Car
gonna
right.
catch you.
Right side's clear.
It's a lot of pen. Glad I'm not online today. Whoa.
P5. There's the finish. Well done.
Ah, that's me getting involved with that guy. It's not always the same winner then from the AI. That's a different winner from last time. Right, that's the 2 short tracks. We'll now be moving on to the longer circuits. Let's just park it over the side. Just a quick look at the race start.
36. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
No. Oh dear, that was terrible from my part. But that whole race, I just had way too many incidents. Really did. Just kept braking too late for that corner there. And this one's going to be me as well. I actually got saved by that other black Mercedes, just pushing me back round a bit actually. It's going to be me again, isn't it? Giving him a little tap. The AI is just great, it's all perfectly clean. It's this nutcase here. It's all over. Oh dear. Superb. Right, okay, let's quit out of here and let's head on to race 3 of the Hockenheimfest. Okay, here we are then for race 3 of the Hockenheimfest. We're now racing the National B circuit. Before we jump in and race this, I thought you might like to see the championship standings after the first 2 races. B versus the AI. So as it currently stands, we've got 4 AI drivers ahead of me. I'm 11 points behind the leader. We've got 2 different winners, which is quite nice from the AI. So it's not like it's always the same guy that's winning. The AI. So there we go. So yeah, 11 points behind. I've had 2 starts, 2 top 5s. Let's get into this circuit, which yeah, is going to be quite different to the ones we've just raced. So we've only got 3 laps because it is a longer circuit. We take a bit more of the Grand Prix track this time. So let's get out there and do some qualifying. I think I'm going to struggle in qualifying this time. This isn't a circuit. I'm just going to take a quick nose. Right, so it's near these cones where we're turning. So I need to work this bit out. Okay. Right, let's fast forward on to qualifying them. Right, we've got slightly more overcast conditions we should have this time. Like it. Slightly less sun poking through. The track temperature is a whopping 37 Celsius though, so it's definitely picked up a bit. But it is a June day, so it's not overly surprising. Right.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Say that
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Okay, Ian, we've
should
got
go
to
straight on
laps.
as though we were doing the full Grand Prix circuit this time. Go for the 100-meter board. Right, just after these cones we're turning, so I'm not quite sure where my brake marker is.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 36
That looks
Celsius.
like it's going to be a bit wide. It is. Try not to hit that wall if you can. There we go. Oof, that's close. Lots of rattling going on. Let's get rid of that shrapnel. Yeah, let me just slow down a little bit. And then back into the stadium section. Which really, I should know this quite well, but I've raced this stadium section in so many different games. But even now it's still tricky. on the accelerator a bit earlier there. Right, I've got to watch out for this. There's no real track marker.
The leader has just done a 127.57.
Ooh. Given that was my first lap, it's not too bad, I guess. But I mean, obviously, if I was online, that would have been way behind. Sure, the online guys. I'll take that 6th place on a track I don't know. So we've got 3 laps of this one, as it's longer. Let's go.
3 laps. Let's make them count. P6.
Oh, I've got that Hellman's Mercedes again. Oh, and we've got the
Follow car number 12 in the left column.
Suave Man Ford GT3 over there as well. I've got the Audi and the Mercedes. Now they are similar AI guys, but that AI guy on pole, he's taken pole twice now. He's obviously starting to carry a bit of confidence through this season. This corner, it's horrible because you don't. There's just no marker. Not even. I mean, it'd be nice if they could at least put some cones there to help you see. It's not that clear what's track and what's dirt, to be honest. I have to say, Hockenheim is looking rather glorious. We've got the Porsche Centre just over to our right hand side there. Should slow down. So what this section here is, we're just gone past it. That's actually the drag strip. But to my knowledge, this stadium section hasn't changed since Hockenheim was basically built. It's just pretty much remained. All the days from when they used to go out into the forest and be a super fast track. Sort of absolutely amazingly fast. Really unique. It was a real shame actually that they did have to demolish it. So that only really left Monza as the super fast circuit. Got the jump on me there. What's
Car left. Clear left. Car right.
Oh, that McLaren's come from a long way back.
Still there. Clear right.
Oh! He's not afraid to get his elbows out, is he? I'm going to have to let this McLaren go because I've just
Car right.
not sure where my brake zone
Still
is.
there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Ski Lamborghini's through.
Clear left. Car right.
This is brave.
He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Squirrely on the curbs.
B7, 2 to go. On your right.
Oh, the AI's giving up a little bit on that corner. You get oh, bit of argy-bargy going on up front. Two leaders are rocketed off in those Mercedes and the Audi.
On your left. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. Well done, Ian. Great move. Keep it up. The track temperature's rising.
Oh, that
It's
Ford
down
went a bit
14
wide there.
Celsius.
Oh, it's going to be over already. Just I was starting to get into it.
The leader has just done a 127.
He defends, I might better get him.
On your right. Hold your line. Right side's clear. E4. Last lap. Good pass.
Bit too much curb there. Still haven't got heat in the tyres on the front rip. Feel it wanting to wash out. Oh, there we go. Wow.
P4. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Wow, those lap times are close. Oh. This AI, I have to say, is quite good. They probably give up the corner a little bit too easily there, but then, you know, it's only 60 to 80, so let's have a pull over and just watch through the first corner and things.
B6. There's the checker flag.
Now that McLaren came from a long way back on the first lap. The only thing I don't like about this one is definitely there is just no marker on this corner, really. Yeah, obviously it's the same for everybody when you're racing online. But there's nothing here where this gravel is, just over to your left. Have we got some argy-bargy with the AI? Oh, a little bit of curb. Guess this is probably curb again, is it? Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, what's going on here with the leaders? Oh, it's going to be curb, is it? Click the curb. Oh no, it's not really. I'm not sure. Not seeing much here at the moment. He's already had an incident. Is he going to have another one? Right. Oh, we've got a Ford GT taking a lunge on a Mercedes. No, we just got a bit curved there. BMW, Mercedes. Oh, it's going to, yep, give him a little tap at the rear. Got the leader again. Really not seeing that much is happening here. It's just where he's using the curbs. Oh. Ford GT. No, a lot of this is just curbs. Maybe touching the dirt on that right hand corner, that's the only thing I can think of. And that's it. On the slowdown lap. Okay, let's go on and continue the Hockenheimfest to race 4. Okie dokie, we're now at race 4, this Hockenheimfest. It's another 3 laps. We've got quite an overcast sky for this one. Okay, so this is the National A circuit, which is very much a case of spot the difference, because there is such a minor difference between A, B, which we've just raced. So what we're going to do is just going to find an AI driver that may be out on circuit. So the minor difference is, I think where this AI driver is coming up to, we're turning off just a little bit earlier, but we have got some curbage. It's such a minor difference. I mean, they talk about 6 configs, but really, I mean, certainly B and A of the short circuits, again, very minor differences, and A and B of these national circuits, very minor differences. So, just while they're popping around on a few laps, we will just quickly load up the standings so you can have a look where we stand after 3 races. So after 3 races, I've moved up to 4th. I was 5th before this, but I've dropped further behind the points leader. So we've now got this guy, John Cullingworth. He's had 2 poles in his Audi. We've had 3 different winners, which is great to see. So we've had a Mercedes win, an Audi win, and a Ford GT win. I really would like to get a BMW win in here somewhere, if I can. But yeah, and I've dropping quite a while. I was only 11 points behind the leader before the last race. But yeah, I'm dropping further back. We're using the Grand Prix point system, Formula 1 Grand Prix point system. This is not good. 5.33 is my average incidence. Yeah. That's actually higher than what it is when I'm actually playing online. So I do need to give this AI a little bit more respect. Right, let's skip on to qualifying. See what we can do here. I say this is a very, very similar circuit. The track temperature is now...
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
It's actually just jumped to 31 for qualifying. So we've got a track temperature of 31, which is lower than it was for the previous race. Let's jump in the car. Let's get out.
Pit lane speed limit
So the
is 50
overcast
kilometers per hour.
skies are definitely making a difference.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. All right, Ian. We've got 1 lap to get the job done, mate.
Yeah, that's what scares me, Jim. This one lap. Oh, it's more like one corner this time. Much like a slightly long hairpin. I haven't got this one right yet. This section here on it. Your force feedback, it's amazing. It really wants to yank you out of your hand. Oh, a bit too deep on the old entry for the start of my fast lap. It's actually quite tricky because it drops away.
The leader has just done a 126.65.
It's a different man on pole. It's a different man on pole! Wow, where did I get that from? I was not expecting that. Oh, come on. It's my chance to try and get this championship back on track. No problem is the two people behind me are the first and second championship, so yeah, I've got to make this count. Come on. Wow. I've only had this like once or twice in my whole iRacing career.
26 Celsius.
Online, the multiplayer.
Follow the safety car in the right lane.
I'll get to control the pack, I believe. Tyre temperature is actually dropping. That's how difficult it is to. This pace car is quite slow. It's only 60, I think 64 kilometres an hour it goes. Yeah, so even holding my foot on the brake is not generating a huge amount of heat. I don't know what happens if you overtake the pace car, so I don't really want to do it. Right, track temperature still 31. Again, we just got 3 laps. Sadie's guy, I've just got a feeling he's going to push his luck.
Let's go.
I've got a bit of a gap with him. That is trickier than it looks, because it just drops away to the left.
Come on, Ian. 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this.
Lets you use all of that curb on the right, on the left-hand side even, and then we're left and rights now.
Come on, Ian. 1 more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
A bit deep. Woo! Oof.
Well done, mate. That was absolutely perfect. Great win.
Oh, thanks, Jim. So nice to hear you say that. Oh, I actually won. Don't think there was a lot to look at there, because I didn't get involved for a change. So that was quite dull from an incident point perspective, I suspect. Let's see what happens with the AI.
Well done, Ian. Great win. You deserved that today.
Let's just run this first corner. Got a bit of argy-bargy here for you. I was just a bit curve. It's just curb again. Yeah, I think it's just going up on the curb, just touching the... Oh yeah. That was that, because I'm stuck on that guy. Yep, that's all there was for the incident, so that was a very incident-free race. Okay, that's 4 races down, 2 to go. So, join me back again in just a moment for the Hockenheimfest round 5. G'day, so we're moving on to race 5 of the Hockenheimfest. So I've just had a successful race 4. I actually won for a change, which closed the championship up nicely. I'm now 17 points behind, so there's still a small chance I can get a couple of good results. I might be able to sneak it. So let's jump ahead. So this is the outer loop. What we're going to do actually is we will just jump ahead to this car here, this Ford GT. It's going round, and this will just give you a little idea of what the outer loop is like. So it comes up to the hairpin, the same as the Grand Prix circuit. But instead of taking the right-hander, very fast right-hander towards Mercedes bend, it continues straight on and follows what I believe to be the drag strip area back into the stadium, which means this entry to the stadium is probably going to be as close as you're ever going to get on this current Hockenheim setup to the original Forest Hockenheim. You're going to enter that stadium at really quite a high speed. Let's push it forward to qualifying. Let's get on track. So we're now looking at around a 5:30 time. So we've got
The
some
track
nice...
temperature's increasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
Certainly is, Jim. Wow, that's oh no. It's dropped for qualifying, 36. Okay, let's get out there. Test this loop
Pit lane
out
speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
on a nice sunny
Pit exit's
June
clear.
day
Okay, here
at
we've got
Hockenheim.
1 lap to set a decent time.
So we're just got 3 race laps on this one again. Entirely sure where I've got a brake for this hairpin.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
A little bit early, it's quite a tight old hairpin. And then it's straight down. It's weird not wanting to take a right there. That's definitely a much faster entry. That's gonna catch me out, I've got a feeling. Let's go. Too much on the loud pedal there.
The leader has just done a 132.20.
A little bit of a come out there on the oh, only 6th. Oh, but one of the championship contenders is actually only 10th, but the other one is first, so that's going to make it challenge. See if I can pull that back. Actually, quite catch how close the times were there. Oh wow, I was way off. That was a fast lap from that. That sort of, it's this little gaggle of us nice and close together, but yeah, these guys. Top 2, half a second faster, so I'm going to have to find some time. Right, let's get on the grid. We've got 3 laps of this outer loop. The penultimate round of the Hockenheimfest.
The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Mercedes.
We need to follow car number 22 in the left column.
Ferrari. Nice mix again. So far, I'm really enjoying this Hockenheim. I think it looks really good. It's got a good mix again. Fast corners, slow corners. That BMW ahead of me this time. So far we've had 4 different winners, but I've got a feeling we could have... Oh, I don't know, yeah. It's actually, the guy in second place, I don't think he's actually won a race yet, so you never know. Oh no, that's not a good start.
Go, go, go!
Car the inside as well. I'm sorry.
Car left. Clear left.
That's naughty. Sign of a desperate man. Knows he's only got 3 laps to try and get through this. And the guy that's leading is leading the championship, so this is... It's not where I want to be. Can I stick up the inside of this?
Car left.
GT.
Hold your line. Clear left.
It's another one.
Left side. Clear left.
Whoa!
Car right.
My ABS is off.
Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, I'm just going to run with it. Not quite sure why that's turned off.
P4, 2 to go.
Let's see how we go. Must have accident. Oh, there we go. That was lucky. Oh, that leader's well out in front. I think I'm catching him. Nice black skid mark from me previous lap. Closed the gap a bit, but
The leader's just done a 132.42. Alright Ian, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
well, that was quite a dodgy first corner, but actually. Fastest lap of the race, just. Tiny bit up this lap. Not quite enough.
The gap to Nash ahead is now 0.9.
Oh, tried a bit. Too much there, I think. Let's go for it. Like.
Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Just got the fastest lap. That guy up front wasn't catching him this time. I think that has given him the championship. Alright, let's just see if there was any incidents of note. Not sure where that guy was going.
B6, that's it. We're done.
Race start did not help. Did not help at all. Poor race start there. That. Ooh. He's not going to spin again. It's just like watching one of the poor guys sometimes on usually me having lots. Oh, hang on, we've got more action. So Ford GT there. And that appears to be it. I'm stuck on him, so I would think that's going to be it for the incidents. Right, so that's all over. We have done with round 5 of the Hockenheimfest. It's now round 6, which is the Grand Prix circuit. And it is going to be a 5-lap race. So it's a slightly longer race for the Grand Prix one. It's the end of the fest, so I will catch you in just a moment. Okay, it's race 6, the final race of the Hockenheimfest, and we are going to take on the Grand Prix circuit for 5 laps. The championship has already been decided in the favour of number 69. Second place in the championship is between myself and number 15, John Cullingworth. John actually had 2 pole positions in this mini season of Hockenheimfest. Hoping I can see if I can nab my second one here. Just hoping I can nail that qualifying lap. We are late in the evening now, so we're getting a nice sunset over the... so I was distracted by what sounds like an AI car crashing in the pit lane. So yeah, we're getting the sun setting over Hockenheim. So we've really experienced the full set of conditions. Had sunrise, cloudy, properly fully overcast. Now we've got a nice clear sky.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
To enjoy this final race. Let's just get our overlays loaded. Let's get qualifying. We can do on the Grand
Pit
Prix.
lane speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Ian, we've got 1 laps. Let's get this done.
So the Grand Prix loop obviously involves us passing the Mercedes grandstand rather than just continuing down the straight like we did on the outer circuit. That sun's definitely going to play a part in the race, I think. I need to do that on the qualifying lap. Oh, a little bit squirrely. Maybe set a lap yet. Oh, a bit deep in the hairpin. Right in the right of the curb in there.
The leader has just done a 140.88.
Wow, 139.5 exactly. Felt quite good, although there was definitely improvement to be had. That felt nice. That felt nice. It's quite nice building up to the Grand Prix circuit because you've touched all of those corners and all the other variations. So yeah, it's nice to build up to that. Right, let's get on the grid and let's get these 5 laps a run. Got a feeling that sun's going to come right into our eyes as we're coming into that Mercedes section, possibly. Or it might just stay far enough to the right. Let's see what happens there. It's just off to
5
the...
laps. That's pole.
You can't quite see it there, but yeah. It's going to drop. 5 laps won't actually take us anywhere near as long as I thought.
Follow the safety car in the right column.
Oh, that sun is... Just see the Porsche centre there. Come on. Seems like such a slow lap following this pace car.
go.
Always. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Looks like quite a nice first lap. Oh, deep. Wow, I've actually got 2.7 second lead. It's unbelievable. Oh, I've done it again. Just catching the left tyre on that sausage curb. Oh, trying to steal more and more every time on that. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a bit too much curbage. Lost a bit of time there.
You're now in the lead. That lap was a 140.19.
I can go wide, get an incident point. Right side set of tyres still are not
Gap behind is
fully
now
heated up yet.
3.6. Ian, 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this. That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
Right again. Oh no, that one didn't count as an incident. So I did a 1:39.5 in qualifying, so I'm just off that time at the moment. Oh, that's too deep. I definitely won't be doing it this time. That's better. In that section, anyway. Oh, oh, if I was going to run mine there.
One more lap for the win. Come on. That lap was at 1:39.93.
Slidey.
Well done, Ian. Great win. You deserved that today.
Whew. Oh. That's nice. I have to say that is a cracking set for GT3s. I would imagine it'd be good for the LMPs, GTEs, GT3s, maybe even the GT4s. Although I just wonder if the Grand Prix circuit is just maybe a little too long for the GT4s. But that is fantastic in the GT3s. Thoroughly enjoyed that. This section feels great, coming in this fast bit here. Then brake over here. Yeah, that feels good, that bit. Not sure I ever got that bit right. And then as we come into the stadium section, the sun's just gorgeous, gorgeous sunset about to happen. Right, well there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that bit of fun, otherwise known as the Hockenheimfest. that's all 6 configurations covered in a mini little championship with the battle with the AI. Yeah, hopefully you did
Well
enjoy
done,
that.
mate.
I
You made
certainly
them all
did.
look silly today.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Oh, he's throwing the compliments out. I'm just not used to it. Let's just have a quick look, see if there was any incidents of the AI drivers. Yeah, I thought he was going to get me on that. He's definitely. Oh, look at that! That was nice and tight at the start. Right, Mercedes taking a bit of a lunge, getting away with it on the curb. Oh, it's going to be a curb again, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Lamborghini's taking a. He'll take the same lunge. Never quite pull it off. Oh, here we go again and again. Let me guess. They never actually crashed. I think we're on the cool down lap. Yep. So no real major incidents there. Okie dokie. Something a bit different. It's week 13, so I thought I'd utilise the fact it was week 13 and bring you some new content with Hockenheim. Get to see all 6 versions. We also got to race the AI in the GT3s, which is new as well. I have to say, I think they've done another really good job with the AI there. It does put up a battle. It will defend its corner, which is really nice. It will make mistakes. Not as many as the Porsches, which is, in truth, I wouldn't expect the GT3s to have as many mistakes, especially when you're running traction control and ABS. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again sometime soon. Thank you, and goodbye.